All right, good afternoon. I'm Aaron Heiser of Maker's Leather Supply, and I wanted to do a quick video and talk to you about all the shenanigans that we're going to be a part of during the Waco show. We're talking about the Heart of Texas Leather Show that's held right here in Waco, commonly called the Waco Show, which the dates for the show itself, the trade show part of it, will be the, 9th and 10th? Yeah, 9th and 10th of August, okay, which is a Friday and Saturday. That being said, classes start on Tuesday, the 6th of August. You'll have to go to the Leather Crafters and Saddlers Journal website to see the available classes. They were posted a couple of weeks ago, and I know that they're selling quickly. So if you've been thinking about going, you may want to go ahead and look at that class list and see what you can get into still. Because I know, like my class, I'm doing the backpack class. I think it sold out in like 8 hours, which is a flipping record. For me. I'm not saying that's the fastest class ever. I'm just saying for me. All right, so again, classes start the 6th and go all through the weekend, all the way through Saturday, I believe. At this event, this is the 4th year we'll have the Waco show. At this event, we at Maker's Leather Supply and several other sponsors put on a big party, and that is always on Thursday. So this year it'll be Thursday the 8th. It starts at like 5 o'clock at the Elmont American Legion post. It's about a mile, maybe a mile and a half from my shop, if you've ever been to my shop. So anyway, it's local. At that party also, we hire a party bus, basically just a giant, really nice bus to shuttle people to and from that party from the venue hotel, which is the Hilton that's attached to the convention center here in Waco. Anyway, we have a bus that goes back and forth through the remainder of the evening just to make sure everybody has a ride there. If they choose to partake in adult beverages while they're there, then they have a great ride home. And they don't have to worry about anything like that. So at the party, we used to have a live band, but they were pretty loud for the venue, and a lot of people just want to sit and talk and enjoy themselves. So we started hiring a DJ because he has a volume button, and we can turn him down as much as we need. So anyway, we do have some good music, but mostly we have some really good barbecue. It's a place that's just 200 yards from our door here at this shop that caters it every year, and it costs a lot of money, but dadgum, that's some good barbecue. And all the years we've been doing it, I've gotten just hundreds and hundreds of compliments on how good the barbecue is, and one complaint. So I'll go with the compliments, and I'm sorry that one gentleman did not enjoy the barbecue. Anyway, so there's the Makers Party, as we call it, is the Thursday the 8th, and again, yes, Makers is the primary. We put it on and coordinate it and all that, but there are other sponsors that help out, and they are recognized at the event as well. Folks have been asking about where are we going to have another last-minute leather shootout competition, and yes, we are. We had to revamp a couple of things. We had an overwhelming amount of entries last year, and that's awesome. I am so glad. I'm so excited. I'm so happy everybody wanted to participate, and we were just so proud to judge all 164 wallets that came in. And we hope that there's at least that many again this year. However, we weren't prepared for it. All right, so we had to revamp a couple of things so that we can prepare for it this year. One of the things that we had to revamp, the Leather Crafters and Saddlers Journal, they have a guy named Brian that coordinates these contests. And he fills out, a whole registry of everybody that enters the contest, prints out scorecards with their names on it and the judges' names on it. Anyway, he just makes it so easy for the judges once we go in there to do our judging. Everything's already laid out and ready for us. But for him to do his job, we have to set him up for success. A lot better success than we did last year, which is, oh, here, Brian, here's 164 wallets. Good luck. So this year, the Leather Crafters Journal is actually going to have a link on their website where you have to pre-register your entry. Okay, and all that does, that helps him have all that paperwork and everything done before he even gets here. All right, and then, so that'll happen. And then also, we did have where the wallets had to be due by Thursday before the Makers Party. So like 5 p.m. on Thursday is what we did, that you could mail it to us at Makers Leather Supply, or you could bring it in person and drop it off either here or at the convention center. Well, we're gonna back that up by a whole day, and it needs to be here by Wednesday, which would be the 7th of August, okay? Now, these are not all the official rules for the contest. That's coming out soon, but I'm just warning people that are looking forward to the leather shootout that this is some new guidelines we're gonna have to go by, okay? For those not familiar with the leather shootout, what we did was we put out all the information that, hey, there's gonna be a contest, but to put everyone on an even playing field, no one got the pattern that they had to make in the contest until 1 month before it was due. Okay, everybody gets 1 month. That's why it's called the last minute leather shootout, not the take all year to make a perfect item to bring to the shootout. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. A lot of people really liked it. Some people weren't happy with the results, but that seems to be what happens every single time I've ever seen a contest in my life. So, it is what it is. Yeah. So then if we get all the wallets in early and all that pre-paperwork is already done, then the judges will actually judge on Thursday, so that on Friday the wallets can be out and on display, and that way everybody can see the results. How we did it last year, we spent half the day Friday even judging the dadgum things, and yeah, so they didn't even get displayed until late Friday, and so then the show was halfway done and not a lot of people got to see the results, okay? So that's why we're doing what we're doing now. Okay, enough about the last minute leather shootout. There will be another video and guidelines and stuff on that once we have it really finalized. The other thing that Makers is gonna have a big part in, and again, we've got some other sponsors involved, but we've got about 900 feet of 1.5" strap leather, okay? And what we're going to do is make belts for homeless, underprivileged kids going back to school, stuff like that, okay? 1.5" belts, that's what they're gonna be. And we invite anybody that's coming to the show to take part in that. And we'll have a booth set up. I'm hoping we'll have a booth set up throughout the week even, that people that are there for classes and stuff can go and help make a belt during the week. But that's still, some of these things are still to be finalized in decisions. Anyway, bring your maker's mark, because if you make a belt, we'd like you to get recognized for it and be able to put your own maker's mark on it, okay? No, we're not gonna have time to hand tool belts and stuff like that. Weaver is supposed to send us one of their embossing rollers that we can at least, you know, if people wanna do a embossed one with the basket weave pattern or something like that on it, then they can. If you just wanna help us make a really nice, clean, you know, well-made belt, then that's great too. But anyway, we want any leather worker that wants to partake, we want them to come and partake in that. My intention also is, when you, as anyone that's made belts out of belt blanks before knows, you've always got a lot hanging off at the end that you end up lopping off to make your belt to size. And I intend to cut those down to 1-inch widths and make dog collars for local humane societies and stuff like that, and donate those as well. Okay, so this is all getting donated, and Herman Oak has been nice to donate leather for this event, and I think it'll be really good. I'm hoping to get some outside, what's the word, maybe publicity, and it'll help bring awareness to the leather show, to the leatherworking community, stuff like that. It's going to be a good thing, okay? So please bring your maker's mark and come help out, make a belt, make 10 belts, whatever. Okay, so that's it. As far as Makers goes, that is our big parts in the Heart of Texas Leather Show held in Waco this August. We invite anyone that wants to come to this show, please come. This is the 4th year that this show's been put on, and already it has grown leaps and bounds. And just in judging how much classes have sold and stuff like that, it's already grown a lot more this year. So if you're ever on the fence about, oh, do I want to go to the Waco show? I don't know. Is anybody going to be there? If all the people that even had that mentality and thought process showed up, it'd be the biggest show there was. So Just saying, okay? All right, so if you have any questions or anything, you can leave them in the comments. You can call the store. You can call the Leather Crafters and Saddlers Journal. But that's what's going on as far as Makers goes at the Heart of Texas Leather Show in August, right here in 2024. So, in case you're watching this wondering if this is a current video. Until next time, guys, I'm Aaron Heiser of Makers Leather Supply, and I hope you have a great day.